You too can become a grant writer. Welcome to the world of grants, where ideas meet opportunities and passion becomes possibility. This is a full course on grant writing, a training, and it's a complete course. And you are going to become a grant writer at the end of this course. So, to get started, my name is Oluwole Omojofodun, and I will be your guide on this amazing learning journey. I've been a grant writer for over 3 years. I've worked with national organizations, both startups and NGOs and personal for fellowship here in Nigeria and across West Africa, across Africa, and also with some other startups and NGOs across the globe. So, but before we get into all the technical stuff, I want to ask you something. If someone handed you 5 million naira, or let's say someone handed you $10,000 right now to create a change in your community, what would you do? Just think about it. Now, will you start a girls' empowerment project, or support your local farmers, or launch a mental health hotline, or create safe digital spaces for women and girls? So, whatever came to mind, that is your seed, and this training will show you how to write the words that bring it to life. So let's look at why this training is important and why it matters. This is not just another course. This is your entry point into a world of impact, and you are about to learn one of the most underrated yet powerful skills in the non-profit development and the startup world. So this training is important because the skill of writing compelling stories that attract funding, and also it matters because the art of thinking strategically like funders. These are part of what you are going to get from this training, and also the confidence to communicate ideas that make people say yes to your proposal, to your project ideas, and to whatever you are submitting for people to back. So I want you to know something. You don't need to be a CEO. You don't even need to have a big title. You don't need to be a CEO. You don't need to be perfect. So what do you need is curiosity, commitment, and willingness to learn. So I put it here that grant writing is one of the few skills that can open doors in any sector, whether you work for someone, you are a volunteer, you are a freelancer, or you lead your own project. So grant writer is one of the few skills that can open doors, right? And grant writing, I mean. So, and it is my aim in this course to let you know how to write grants. All right. So, and here is the beautiful thing also. Here is the beautiful thing. This training is designed for first timers. If you have never write a word on grants or you don't know what it is all about, everything about this training, this course is designed for first timers. So even if you have never heard of grants before, so this is for you. So I'm going to walk you through the step by step, slowly and clearly. So this is going to be a slow process so that you can understand what this is about and how to be a grant writer, how to, we've talked about some career, which will still go on in module one. So before we go on further, I want you to know that this course is proudly brought to you by grantdatabase.org. So Grant Database is your trusted partner for accessing real verified grant opportunities. You can just check it out here, grantdatabase.org, and they power this training. So you have verified grant opportunities, application tips, free tools, and expert guidance. So we believe that funding should be accessible not just to people in power, but to young women, to young men, to youths who are full of ideas, empathy, and energy. And that is why this training exists. So what you will learn from this training, by the end of this course, you will, number one, understand what a grant is truly is and what it's not. So at the end of this course, you will understand what a grant is and what is not. Number two is that you will discover who gives grants and why they fund ideas. Thirdly, you will learn how to think like a funder and build fundable concepts. Fourthly, you will learn to write each section of grant application from problem to solution. Number five is that you will learn how to use data, storytelling, and community impact to boost your proposal. Number six is you will learn how to package your application with clarity and confidence. Seven, you will explore career paths, freelance gigs, and NGO roles as a grant writer. And finally, you will create your own grant pitch portfolio. So, like I mentioned, this training is for first timers. You don't even need to know anything about grants. And completing this course means that these are what you are going to learn, and you are going to create your own portfolio. And for those that are taking this course, you will also have opportunity for internship with a startup or an NGO to practice your craft with. All right, perfect. So even if you have never become a professional grant writer, these skills will boost your confidence, sharpen your writing, and expand your possibilities. So how is this training designed? This training is designed like this. You will go through six carefully designed modules, and each modules include a pre-recorded video lessons from me that has been recorded just like this. And then there's a PDF templates and writing samples. Also, there is a bit-size assignment to help you apply what you learn. Also, there are quizzes to test your understanding. There is group activities and fun icebreakers. Finally, there is a final capstone project where you create your own real-world grant pitch. At the end of every lessons, every modules, there are assignments, there are activities to work on, and this is designed to help first timers like yourself to understand what grant writing is. And doing these assignments means that you are really taking action and ready to learn. So you will receive a certificate of completion once you finish. And it's you have to do the assignments because they are important. Before you be awarded certificates, we have to know that okay, you've been able to go through this course and complete assignment and do what you have to do. And don't worry, I'll be checking in and sharing you on along the way for students that we have on. So each of the modules will be receiving support from our learners from whatever level that they are. So let's look at some real life examples, right? So okay, we have some examples here. Now, these examples is not just theory. I'm going to show you real practical examples of young women, young men who have never, who have used grant writing to fund bold ideas. They include, we have the Rural Tech Girls is a project in Kenya that received $8,000 to train teenage girls in digital and coding skills. Also in Ghana, we have the Green Route. It's a youth-led group that secured $15,000 grant to start a sustainable farming co-op. So, and in Nigeria here, we have the She's Safe, a team of young women who received seed funding to create online safety training for victims of cyberbullying. And the list go on and on and on. So each of these ideas, each of these concepts began with an idea plus a compelling application, just like the one you will learn to write in this course. So I have a message for you. So my message for you is that I know what it feels like to be uncertain. I've been there, trust me, when I was learning. But I also know that I know what it feels like to win a grant also, fund a team and see life change because of it. I've helped write, review, and support dozens of proposals, and I've seen how this one skill can turn any young woman, any young man, anyone with this skill into a powerful change maker. So, if you have ever said, I don't know where to start, or you've said, I have ideas but no money, or you've said, I want to learn something useful, this is the place for you. You are not too young, you are not too late, you are right on time, just right on time. So, before you start, grab a notebook, get a bottle of water, stay hydrated, silence distractions if you can. I want you to take every useful opportunities from this course. I want you to be a professional grant writer within 6 months of practice. Join the learning group. Okay, this learning group, for if you are seeing this video on YouTube, this is a training, and we have group that we support our learners from. So time upon time, we give call for application for this training. So once it's available, if you see a link to join our group, we can join you. You can just comment on the section so that we can add you to our platform, a separate platform. And mostly believe in yourself. Believe that you are a person. Believe that you also can win grants. Believe that you have idea, and believe that you can do what you set your mind on. So let's go. So module one is ready. We start by answering a powerful question: what is a grant and why you should care? So if you are ready to unlock opportunities, let's begin.